Howdy folks, Corky Duke here. Bomber Crew is the game and Tennessee Titan is the name of the bomber. Now this is the 43rd mission. I brought back the Tennessee Titan from its war bond tour in America, and we're going to fly more missions. Sicily beachhead. Let's go. Husky. There we go. Operation Husky. Okay, here we go. And these are missions that we've flown before in the past, so pretty much familiar with them. So here we go. I believe this is the one where you have to knock out the artillery pieces on shore. So, anyway, I'm sure that I'm going to have to come down to low altitude anyway, so I might just do that now and just stay at low altitude, but we'll fly for a little bit at mid altitude. We get close enough there, we'll start dropping down. So anyway, like my bomber, is it purdy? I think so. The red trim matches the Tennessee Titans color. And there's fighters. Alrighty. John, my son, is in the port cheat gun, so he'll be firing at them as soon as they come within range. See if we can't get him another fighter. I think he got one. Two of them shot down. I'm not sure if I got both of them or John got one. Anyway, the game doesn't really keep an accurate score of each individual gunner, and I wish it would. That would be pretty cool. You'll look up the ball turret gunner and see how many fighters he shot down. Anyway, I should design games, because that's how I do it. I guess I could if I knew how to program computers. Anyway, I would have definitely put a co-pilot in this game. Because well, that way, you know, in case something happens to the pilot, you still got the co-pilot to fly the plane. You can have somebody else co-pilot. Good shooting, boys. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Down. Down and dirty. Let's go with radio for recon. See what hazards there might be out there. So anyway, go ahead and close enough. I got nothing to be scared of. Let's drop down to low altitude. I'm not scared of these fighters. No new intel at this time. Better lock my pilot in there. That's always a good thing to do when you're playing this game, is to lock your pilot in there. That way you don't accidentally move him out of the pilot seat while he's trying to fly the plane. So if you're playing this game, always lock your pilot. So see, now what that means is he can't move around. See, I've got the pilot, and he's got no, where if you unlock it, see, he can move around now. So you lock it, he can't move around now. So always lock your pilot. That way you don't accidentally move him out of the pilot condition. And that's really dangerous if you're at low altitude, because then you don't have much time to get him back in that pilot compartment. And the plane will crash and your crew will die. So you don't want that. So always lock your pilot. This is a public service message announcement for Bomber Crew. This is a test of the emergency broadcasting system. This is only a test. Remember that? I remember that. This station had conducted a test with the emergency broadcasting system. I, excuse me. Excuse me. Can't remember exactly what it said, but it was something like that. But if you remember that too, you're just as old as I am. Just one? They're just sending one? Got the best ground around, and they're throwing one brigade at me. John Buford. First day at Gettysburg. Of course, Harry Heath thought that one brigade should be no problem to push a couple of dismounted cavalry. Problem is, he didn't seem to realize that the cavalry had repeating Spencer rifles, which increased their firepower seriously over the muskets that most of the Confederates had from Heath's division. So that equaled the numbers that Heath's division had against Buford's cavalry brigades. John Buford, he's one man that deserved the Medal of Honor, I think, especially from Gettysburg. Still can't believe it. Dan Sickles, Dan Sickles, I don't know if you know who Dan Sickles is. A pretty interesting character, but full of shit. If you talked to Dan Sickles after the war, he would have told you that he was the reason that they won the Battle of Gettysburg, when that's total BS. But Dan Sickles commanded the Union Third Corps at the Battle of Gettysburg, and a cannonball took off his leg. He's reportedly coolly smoking a cigar as they carried him off the field. Okay? Now, if you're familiar at all with the Battle of Gettysburg, you've heard of Sickles' Folly. Well, Sickles was in his proper line on Cemetery Ridge, and he looked ahead at the peach orchard, and he thought it was better ground. So without asking permission from Meade, who was his commanding general, because he commanded the whole army, he moved his corps forward, okay, which created a salient in the lines. And he did this near the same time when Longstreet ordered a two-division attack at that point with the divisions of Hood and McLaws, and created just a huge spectacle. And battles like Wheatfield were a result of this. Everybody thinks that Gettysburg is one big battle. It's actually many different small battles that comprise the one big battle. So that's the real way you should look at Gettysburg. Oh boy, dang it. I missed it. It's the first time I ever done that. I didn't want to risk missing the target totally, so I just held my fire. I held the release of the bomb, so we'll go at it again. We'll get it this time. I don't want to miss that. That's the first time I ever done that. But that's alright. We're lined right up on it, and we got plenty of time. Alrighty. Oh, okay. Let's just auto tag it. We'll head back this way. The area of enemies. Our Mustangs are here, so we're good to go. Get John into a gun position. Come on, John, get in there. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're looking good. So anyway, after the war, Sickles won a seat on Congress, and he fickled himself a Medal of Honor for his actions at Gettysburg, which he almost got court-martialed for, because you can't move your corps forward without the commanding general's position, which is exactly what he did. He should have been court-martialed for it because it threw everything off that day, which is the second day of Gettysburg. Where's those fighters at? There they are. And so he wins the Medal of Honor when somebody like John Buford, who really deserves a Medal of Honor, doesn't get it. And I've actually opened up a Facebook page that says award Major General John Buford the Medal of Honor, because he definitely deserves it. Dan Sickles did not deserve the Medal of Honor. Dan Sickles deserved to be court-martialed for his stupid move. When you're in a defensive line, you keep that defensive line. As soon as you move forward, you're creating a salient. And a salient is harder to defend against because you're creating three different positions in which the enemy can attack you from. Enough of my rant, I guess. My rant about the Battle of Gettysburg. But if you disagree or agree with my comments, let me know in the let me know in the comments of the video about what you think. Did Dan Sickles really deserve the Medal of Honor? I don't think so. He didn't do anything noteworthy in Gettysburg except, not really scream like hell when his leg got shot off. Oh, another thing is, I forgot about all the other stuff about Dan Sickles. That leg that got shot off, he sent it to a museum. And after the war, he would go and visit it. And he would even bring friends with him, and show him, hey, look, that's my leg. So he was very eccentric. But he's actually the first person in American history to be acquitted on a first-degree murder charge by pleading temporary insanity. He found out his wife was cheating on him, so he went and he got a pistol and he shot his wife's lover. Now, does anybody know who? There we go. Now we can head home. Anybody know who his wife's lover was? His wife's lover was Philip Barton Key. Now, does anybody know who he is? Everybody knows who Francis Scott Key is, right? The writer of the Star-Spangled Banner. Philip Barton Key is his son. So Dan Sickles shot the son of the writer of the Star-Spangled Banner. That was a very big, controversial court or what criminal case back in the mid 19th century. So, but anyway, we're heading home now. Cool. Gonna give me anything now? So that's the interesting story of Dan Sickles. But he was, yeah, quite a interesting guy, I guess. I have to Google and find out when he died. It's probably late 19th century. Might have been early 20th, but I'll have to find out. Hello, Google. When did Dan Sickles die?
Daniel Sickles died on May 3rd, 1914.
May 3rd, 1914. So he died the year the World War I started. May 3rd, 1914 is when Dan Sickles died. Of course, he died believing he was the reason that they won the Battle of Gettysburg, which is total BS. Chamberlain and Buford were the reasons we won the Battle of Gettysburg. So anyway, it's starting to get all of a sudden eerily quiet now, which means the fighters will jump us at any minute, I'm sure. Anyway, we're almost at our ceiling. But yeah, besides World War II, I studied the American Civil War quite extensively, so I'm a big history buff. And I think my games prove that, the games that I play. Over Tunis. 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 I don't know why I always pronounce that name wrong. Tunis. Anyway, better check the fuel supply. So we should be alright. Yeah, 15 minutes, we got plenty of fuel. Keep an eye on the radar for those fighters. I don't see any. They'll be back. We're at a high altitude, which most of them won't be able to reach us. I won't stop them from attacking us, though. There they are. Get John to the starboard side. Okay. Well, thank goodness for the armored fuselage 4. Plane still holds together. This B-17 is almost completely upgraded except for the Mark III radar. We're going to get Jason to the port cheek guns. That way he gets a shot at shooting some of these down. So I got both my boys in the nose of this bomber. Come on, John, get him. All right, Kenny. Jonathan League. Yeah, those are Messerschmitt 109s. They don't have the altitude to get to me. I have to move Jason back to his navigator seat. Can never keep him long on a gun position because of that right there. We are home just about. And there it is. And one more emergency dive and we'll be right level with the ground so we can go ahead and land. And there's that music. Excuse me. There it is. Last emergency dive. We'll be heading into base. Alrighty. We got a few bullet holes. Nothing serious. Upgraded the armor on this thing. There it is. There's the runway. Lower the landing gear. We're good to go. All it takes is for us to land now. Got John in sick bay. Got a little wounded that last attack. Climbing at us because they were down below, so they were climbing up at us. Able to put those kind of hits on my bomber. So you'd always tell when it hits because it just the little B-17 insignia on the right corner there just lights up with whites and all the sections that's being hit by the German fighters. So kind of cool. And then it has different colors for damages, like light is slightly damaged, orange is heavier damage, red is severely damaged, and black is like non-existent or just the worst kind of damage it can get if it's black. Like if the landing gear is black, you know the landing gear is not there. So anyway, this should be enough money to purchase that radar Mark III. And then after that, we just, oh, you got to be kidding me. I took an, where's my photo op? Where's my photo op? I don't think I have enough money to get radar Mark III. Unbelievable. Systems, radar. Of course not. I'm short $45. No, $35. Short $35. All right. I'm Corky Duke. This is the 43rd mission for the Tennessee Titan. Uh, Bomber Crew is the game. Like, comment, and share my videos. I'm $35 short of the Radar Mark III. Unbelievable. Anyway, okay. Like, comment, share my videos. Thanks for watching. And CorkyDuke.com is my website. WestCookBand.net is Wes's website. He's an excellent country singer, and he'll play at your wedding, funeral, or whatever else you want him to play at. So, anyway, take care, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.